So in this short little video we will look at how to actually plot a plane. Now of course a plane is any planar surface that you can measure in the field, for instance a bedding plane, a foliation, limb of a fold. So again, let's look at our data where we actually have, and now remember we're going to look at our data as dip direction and dip. So if we've got a 0, 3, 0 dip direction dipping at 30 degrees, we know that we can plot the direction in which the rocks are dipping very easily, 10, 20, 30 degrees. Okay, but you have to be, remember that you might still get a little bit confused. So in this case, it is also very, good to actually add and subtract 90 degrees from this to be able to understand where the strike would be. So if we go and we add 90 degrees to this, it will actually take us to 120 degrees, 90, 100, 110 and 120 degrees. And we can of course also go and count away 90 degrees from this, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 degrees. So that would be the actual plane of the feature which you're actually measuring. So the next important thing is to rotate that specific point to the east-west reference line. Okay, that's your dip direction. You will see that the endpoints of the plane of the strike is now at north and south. And from this direction, we will then count in our 30 degrees, 10, 20, 30 degrees, and we actually draw in our plane on the stereonet. Very, very easy, but remember, you have to then rotate this back to 0 to see how this plane is therefore represented on a stereonet, and you can see that it is dipping in this direction. Okay, that's what this plane is actually telling us, and it is at 30 degrees. Okay, dip direction and a dip angle of 30 degrees.